Hello travelers! Welcome back to another Pokémon BDSP, the most hated Pokémon game. For some odd reason, because of chibi models. Chibi models for the win. Listen to what I'm saying. Chibi models for the win. This is how Pokémon games, this is the essence of Pokémon games. If you like these, and if you like these, let me know. I don't know, because I don't like open world games, but I'm probably one of the few people that don't. I don't know. I wasn't. This is the style of Pokemon games we always had. But that's my little rant about BDSP. I don't know. I hope they make more games like this. I really wish they could make more games like this, but that's besides the point. There's one thing I don't like about BDSP, and it's every time you use an HM move, you have to look at that. Exactly. That's my reaction to that. But that's besides the point. Anyways, we found ourselves an opponent, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. We have ourselves an Espeon, a Scizor, a Rotom, a Swampert, a Scarf Flygon, and a Life Orb Infernape. I already talked about the thing I hate about this game, and look at his first Pokemon. Of course he has to send in that. Anyways, Clefable is there, Mismagius. He has a decent team, so hopefully he's gonna give us a good game, and let's see how it goes. So he's gonna lead with a Luxray. I'm gonna lead with my Rotom, so he does have the Intimidate, but we're not gonna care about it because we're a Rotom. So I can Will-O-Wisp him because he's physical, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do, which is amazing. But he has a Clefable. Hopefully he doesn't have the Heal Bell on that, but yeah, so he will just Volt Switch. Even though he has Volt Switch, I'm pretty sure he's more physical than special because it's a Luxray. But yeah, anyways, in comes the Clefable. I will just Volt Switch myself. We have a very U-turny Volt Switchy team, by the way. So yeah, I will just send in my Swampert now, because I want to set up my rocks, and then he's gonna Calm Mind? What? It's a Calm Mind in Clefable? This is ridiculous, wow. And you're gonna go for it right away. I'm just gonna roar you. I don't want to risk anything, I'm just gonna roar you. Moonblast did so much damage, did you see that? That's insane. Anyways, roaring him out into this garbage excuse of a Pokemon. Why do you have... Anyways, I'm gonna try just to ignore him. I'm gonna try to keep my hate towards this guy to myself. So his disgusting face will go for Stealth Rocks, and I'm gonna send in my own Stealth Rocks. So we both have the Stealth Rocks up. I didn't even know this guy had Stealth Rocks, but whatever. I don't care what this Pokemon can have or can learn. It doesn't interest me whatsoever. I have zero interest on this Pokemon. He will scold me, and he's gonna burn me, of course, because he's disgusting. He's the... You know, if you look up disgusting in the dictionary, you'll see that Pokemon. But that's besides the point. Anyways, we're gonna drag in back his Clefable, and at this point I'm just gonna sack Swampert. Try to roar just in case he tried to do something silly, but we're just gonna drop. And what can I do against Clefable? I have no idea. I'm gonna send in Scizor, and that's probably gonna scare him out, but at the same time I don't wanna overpredict. So I just went for Bullet Punch, because it just hurts things. But as I expected, he did in fact go back into his Luxray, and he intimidated me, and since he resists it, that's not gonna do anything. But yeah, luckily he's also burned, so whatever he does, it's not gonna do anything. So I can just switch. I'm gonna send in my Flygon. For A, scare him out, and B, just go for a U-turn because he's definitely not gonna stay in against it. So he tried to Thunder Wave. What an interesting set of Luxray. I don't know things anymore, so yeah, he's probably just gonna try to save him, so that's why I went for U-turn. He also has the Gliscor on his team, so expecting him to expect the Earthquake, I'll just U-turn, and yeah, that's cool. I don't know. He has an interesting team, except for that one guy, but that's besides the point. So let me just forget about him. So I'm gonna send in my Espeon, but my Espeon does have the power because I'm a choice specs Espeon. One hit KO. Gliscor will go al carrer. That's where he's gonna go. Al carrer. We're not dealing with that garbage. Anyways, in comes Scizor. His own Scizor, and normally my answer is Rotom, but I could also go into my own Scizor just in case he decides to U-turn or something. I mean, I could have still went for Rotom because I also have Volt Switch, but I just wanted to take the move from my Scizor, I guess. I have no idea, so he's just gonna U-turn, and I'm assuming... Oh, what? He goes into Mismagius? I'm a choice banded Scizor. You have no defenses. You are gone. You are history. We're not gonna be dealing with Mismagius this fight. I have no idea what he was expecting. But choice banded Scizor for the win. Ew, this guy. I don't even want to look at his face. For some odd reason I stayed in and I went for Bullet Punch. I have no idea what I'm doing. Luckily he didn't burn me, but why did I stay in? This guy's face. He's making me angry. I don't even want to see him. Just don't use that shit against me. I don't want to see it ever, alright? Ever. Anyways, I will switch out because I don't want to get burned, and I'm gonna send in Rotom. He will protect for some reason again, because he's doing some Moody stuff that I truly don't get. Like, okay, he just dropped his defense and whatever. I have no idea what he's trying to do. Like, I really have no idea. So he's gonna protect again. Maybe he's hoping for some specific stats of his to get raised up or something. Don't ask me about Moody strats, and don't ask me about this specific Pokemon. This specific Pokemon was a mistake. Yeah, so I'm just gonna Volt Switch, and it's super effective, and it's gone. Screw you, screw you, screw you. And screw you too, Mr. Player. Screw you for using that guy. And if you're watching this video and you like that Pokemon, screw you too, as a matter of fact. Yeah, usually I'm a very nice guy, but if you're gonna be like... Actually, do you guys follow sports? You know, like, apparently, F off, I don't want to say the specific thing, but F off is apparently, it's not considered an insult. That's what my Real Madrid friends told me last week. They told me it's not an insult. It means I'm sorry, Mr. Referee. So, yeah, because Real Madrid fans, they are the same as Bibero and Bidoof. They are exactly the same as those. They are just, yeah. And if you're watching this and you are a Real Madrid fan, you should make better choices in life. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. What the hell am I talking about? So this is a Pokemon battle. Why am I not narrating it? I have no idea. Anyways, the Luxray will recover his health with his berry. He got the Intimidate, but I just went for U-turn, and it still hurts, luckily, because I'm a Banded Scizor. Banded Scizor for the win. So I'm gonna U-turn out into my Infernape. And it's time. It's time to go for damage. It's time to start getting some kills. I'm thinking about going for Nasty Plot, but I remembered that he actually had the Thunder Wave earlier. And we don't want our Infernape to get paralyzed, so goodbye Luxray. We're just gonna finish you off. We don't need to boost up. I want to boost up today with Clefable, but yeah, I'm just gonna Fire Blast. I'm just gonna Fire Blast, and since he doesn't have any Calm Minds up, he still lives. He still lives. Did you see that? Shadow Ball from an offensive Clefable, and we're not gonna take it. Offensive Clefable. Offensive Clefable. This thing is insane. So, no big deal. We still have our Scizor. We're gonna go for that Bullet Punch. And that's the end of the Clefable. I feel like this battle has been a complete mess. Even I've been a complete mess while narrating this battle, because I don't know. I saw that stupid Pokemon. Don't ever use that thing against me. I go crazy. Alright? So in comes his own Scizor. Bullet Punch will drop him at around 50%. He will finish me off with his Bullet Punch. And we still have our Rotom. And our Rotom will just, you know, we will just burn him. And a burned Scizor isn't easy to deal with Scizor. But we missed! And he U-turned and did so much. Rotom, focus. He goes for Bullet Punch. I'm a physically defensive Rotom. That was a mistake on your part, and you're gonna pay for it by getting burned. And now the Bullet Punch will definitely not finish me off, and I'm gonna go for Hydro Pump so I can have a safe switch, because I don't want to stall. But he lived, and he roosted, and I'm like, oh, you wanna stall? Sure, let's stall. If you're gonna be spamming Roost and refusing to die, I can just rest, because I have the Chesto, and this is my favorite Rotom Wash set of all time. Physical with the Resto Chesto. So, yeah, you can roost all you want. You can roost all you want, because I am at full HP, I have no status move, and I am a Rotom Wash. Hydro Pumping you in the face! And it's a 2-hit KO. He's just gonna U-turn. It's a burned U-turn. It did absolutely nothing. You are done. Scizor is history. And this is the game. This is gonna be the game. This is your punishment for using that disgusting Pokemon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Don't support Real Madrid. Screw those guys. Have a wonderful day, and allons-y.